Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Fourth-round draft pick, well over 100 career starts now, and the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field, and when they get open, he delivers.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
A first down throw for Cousins. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Looking for Traylon Burks that time. And it's 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Lewis. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. It's inside the 30. Here's Madison running on first down. And Monty Rice there on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
2
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. They'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game now. And will turn out to be the final play of this. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play fake. Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have moved out in front. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
The Cardinals really saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this returnable for Rager. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Alexander Madison leading this Vikings offense out there to begin the next drive. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. On 2nd and very short, Cousins. 2 yards, good enough for 1st. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 80 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings! K.J. Osborne from 6 yards away. And the Vikings have taken it. Lead now. Joseph now to have the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change.
Touchdown, Titans! Traylon Burks. 71 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point safely through. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Titans 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
This offense returns to the fold along with running back Alexander Madison.
He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has. And that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
24 yards the gain there, and a first down as well.
On play action, Cousins. And he will score. Cousins, 27 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even in the passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
And the lead now up to 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Traylon Burks headed back out with the rest of this offense.
He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catch.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only 1 play to score it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, when not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's right.
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, and those that pull up, they're done scoring points in this one. They're looking awfully confident.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, second and 10. Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a give to Madison. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Draw play, Madison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down and less than. That's the end.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll run it with Madison. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it makes things a little more interesting now on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Madison. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short, and the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got room. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
That's one way to get yourself out of a hole. They're backed up deep. And while this looked like a simple completion at first, he was able to create some space, and off he goes. Separation not just in the route, but after the catch, too.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Titans. Chris Moore, 49 yards. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Madison. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Play action now. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first. They'll run with Madison. And some room to maneuver. And they are going to score again. Another touchdown as they just handed their toes. Definitely a good day's work from the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. That really important at all.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, fourth quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Joseph on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone. And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Taken at the goal line. He's to midfield. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Here comes Rager. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so, not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
I have no idea what the top speed is. All those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into. This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.